Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video I would like to show you Heroes of Xhandar. This is a prototype, so keep this in mind, but this is a card game and those cards are final, I think. I mean, the graphics on the cards are spectacular, so this is the most important thing. Also, we got those two oversized miniatures. I think there should be more of them in the final product, because those miniatures correspond with heroes that you can play in the game. So this is a trick-taking game, so the rules are basically quite easy. It's definitely an entry game, but also with a little bit of twists and a little bit of negative interaction. I mean, it's not extremely in the negative interaction, but you can have some kind of influence on your opponent. So yeah, that's it. Heroes of Xhandar. If you are interested in this card game, just check out the rest of this video. So as I said, Heroes of Xhandar is a trick-taking game. So basically, I don't have much components to show you, a part of deck of cards and those two tracks with those minis that you have to assemble. So let's start with cards. First of all, each hero is going to choose one of the heroes of one of the characters. Normally each player gets 3 of them and choose one. The rest is then put back to the box. What do you have on the cards? First of all, I would like to show you the graphics on the cards, because they're just amazing, and I think the graphic designer done a great job creating those cards. So here we have cards and of heroes, and on the bottom we have some informations that are asymmetrical. Right, so first of all we have those 3 boxes. First, on the bottom, let's start with the bottom. On the bottom you have information how you can win the game. So if you choose the Azora, your goal is to collect 7 blue crystals or 12 or 14 of any color. So this is your goal. Here you have some skills that you can use, but when you uncover your hero, because when you start the game and each player is choosing one of the heroes, you are keeping them face down. They're keeping them secret. No one knows who are you and what is your goal. But you can uncover your hero, and those arrows shows that you are going to use the skill when you decide to reveal your card. And on this, in the middle, we have some skills that are available to you only when you are revealed, when your hero is revealed, and you can use it only once per game. So it's very strategical to decide when you want to reveal your character, when you want to reveal your skills, your hero, and also when you want to unleash your skill. So those are the characters in the game. It's, I think, 12 of them. And now we are going to the deck of cards. So as I said, this is a trick-taking game. So the goal of the game is to collect all the cards from the table, which are on the table in one turn, in one round. And to do so, you need to just basically play a card with the highest number. We have different colors, like in typical card games, so it's 4 of them. But you don't have to follow suit in this game. In Heroes of Xhandar, you can play whatever card you want. It's all up to you and your strategy. And so on the cards, first of all, each of them is completely unique. I mean, I don't think any of the cards repeats themselves, so I think all of them are unique. And so what information you have on the card? So the value of the card, the number on the cards, determine the strength of the card, and some of them also has this box on the bottom that you are going to use, launch, unleash when you play this card. So it's also amazing that it's not only numbers, that we have also those skills on the bottom. So here we have cards. So more or less the game can be played in different settings, different variations, because you can have just one-on-one play, like 2 players. You can play it with more players, from 3 to 6 players. But you also can play it in teams, like 2 versus 2. And there is also a final version of the game, final module, let's say, when you are using those 2 tracks. And this module, this Duel module, is used only when you're playing one-on-one. So for 2 players only. And depending on the number of players, you are going to give different amount of these cards to each player and so on. So when, for example, let's use this typical gameplay for 2. So when you're going to play with 2 players, each player gets 10 cards to their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So let's, for example, this is your hand of cards, and if you are playing as Azora, yes, your goal is to collect 7 crystals or 14 crystals of any color. So you want to collect cards from a table that are played in this round. And for the game for 2 players, each player is going to play 2 cards. So one player is playing 1 card, then second player is 1 card, and then back to the first player 1 card, and again 1 card. So in the end, 4 cards are on the table, and the card with the highest number, the player who played the card with the highest number is the winner, and that player collects all of those cards. And at the end, you can, from all of your cards that you collected through all the rounds, you can like save 2 of them, and obviously you want to save cards with crystals, because this is the goal of the game. And after this 5 rounds, if no one is a winner, you're going to shuffle the rest of the cards, distribute again 10 cards per player, and you're going on playing the game till someone achieves their goal. So this is it. Now let's go to this Duel. So these tracks with those minis, let's say, those are used in a module that is called Duel. And in here for Duel, you are going to put your mini on the bottom, at the bottom, and this guy is also going to the bottom. Yeah. And how it works? So you can decide that you want to duel your opponent. So it's like a little game in a game. And how you're going to do doing this? So basically, you're just saying, okay, let's make a duel, and each of the players is playing just 1 card. Then everybody, I mean, two players are discovering those cards. The player with the higher number is the winner of the duel, and that allows that player to move his or her mini 1 step on the track. And why I want to do this? Of course, because you have some bonuses. You have some bonuses in here, like swapping cards and so on. But when you're going to the top of the track, you are going to get 3 blue crystals to your pool. So obviously, this track is designed for this specific character, this specific hero. So I am guessing that in the final product, we are going to have 12 of these, 1 per hero. And also I think there should be 12 of these minis. I don't have the better word. And the same goes with this hero. This guy is Midos, the low through gold, and here we have a little bit different skills. So 1 crystal, 2 crystals, and 3 gray crystals. And this tiny mini that you have to assemble with the blocks. Now, so this is Heroes of Xhandar. Oh yeah, and a final thing, because you also can create your deck. You don't have to use this deck and random deck with all the cards. You can create your deck. Here are the values on the bottom of the cards, and according to the rules, you can. There's like 5 or 7 conditions, the rules that you have to remember when you're building your deck. You can build your own deck to play the game. So no, without random drawing cards, without this gigantic deck. Everyone can get their own deck of cards. And this is it. So this is Heroes of Xhandar. As I said, this is trick-taking game. The goal is to collect crystals and win each trick which is on a table. So Heroes of Xhandar are going to be on crowdfunding platform soon. So if you like this type of game, and especially if you like those quick, simple card games, but with the twist in here also, just remember this title and follow their notification page. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.